Come Through is a platform and vehicle for sharing expertise, collaborating creatively, and increasing visibility of intersectional content creators. We're a community of creatives, community organizers, and entrepreneurs. We collaborate across community lines to cultivate connection beyond your standard meet and greet. We want the Black, Brown, and API creators in our community to see themselves in a more elevated way. It's our vision and our mission to inspire them to create at their highest potential. We do that by supporting each other, holding each other accountable, and sharing resources and experiences. Oftentimes, participants will say they feel seen, they were able to move and speak freely, and ultimately they're pumped and they feel primed to up-level the vision they have for their projects, passions, and the work that they're already doing. When we think about our process and what that looks like, it's something we generally approach in a very collaborative way. Oftentimes someone will reach out to us with an idea for collaboration or wanting to be featured in some way and have a larger platform to do that, or maybe finesse the way that they're currently doing it. So we'll meet with a potential collaborator to find a common point where our vision sort of overlaps and where fields complement each other. Common questions that we'll ask ourselves are we creating something valuable for potential participants? How can we step up something that might have been done many times? Once we're able to answer those questions, we brainstorm the experience, share and gather notes, get clear on our vision, and after that, it's a process of reverse engineering every touch point in the experience we're creating, whether it's an event or something we're going to produce, like a video or a shoot, or even if it's just helping someone with branding. We try to think about what a viewer, a browser, a participant might experience and what they would expect at every point of that experience. What do people want to feel? What are they taking away? How do we make sure there's no dead space or dead air? Especially if that's not intentional, because sometimes you do want things to be a little quiet or, have times where things can be a little more forward-thinking or speaking and creating dialogue. We just want to make sure that folks feel guided throughout the process, throughout, participating. They know what to expect, where to go, where to look, and especially we want to make sure that the vibes are set just right so that their senses are being addressed in ways that feel comfortable or, exciting, whether we're setting a calm tone or something a little more fun. It just depends, but we're going to think that through as well. Execution usually looks like us kind of taking, again, sort of that reverse engineering approach and walking ourselves through the experience step by step. And then from there, taking on okay, what is the production going to look like? How do things come together really nicely? What is visually this going to turn out? What are we expecting there? How are we expecting to impress or elevate the experience from something that could be simple, but really take it up a notch and make it really highly curated? We want to make sure that people are participating in something where they feel completely engaged, whether you're learning or listening to something or just talking to someone. In a way, we aim to sweep you off your feet and give you something to really take away a great memory. We're not a typical meet and greet networking group. It's not just about meeting cool people who do cool things. It's getting to do something together, creating something, or just sharing moments that you can look back to and catalog, to use and leverage for your community, to nurture your community, to, create a moment for outreach, to market something, whatever it is that you're working on, that you're passionate about. We want you to be able to feel seen in the content that you're creating with us. Another important part of what we do is follow-up and trying to be better and better at that. We're still fairly new, so a lot of times follow-up just means getting feedback from participants and understanding what their expectations were, how we either met them or surpassed them, or even sometimes recognizing that we didn't really, meet them or something was missing from the experience, and making sure the next time around, we're covering our bases and tweaking it to get better every single time.